talk it just got
Marv,
stopped,
do we have
bro.
any other calls? No?
Nah, it just got stopped,
We
bro.
had a question from Empirical Purity.
What did he say?
He said, or she said, if there's no calls, why do you guys think Shanks didn't kill Blackbeard during the time after left the Whitebeard pirates and forming the Blackbeard pirates?
The only thing I can say is I brought it up before about the Joy Boys intersecting with each other, and I'm led to believe that Shanks himself is all about the balance of the world, power-wise. Neither side could have too much. If they do, then it offsets, and then he starts to act. And for this instance, I think that he probably knows what the One Piece is, and he took it for what it was and got a different understanding than Roger and Odin and everybody on the, Roger Pirates. So he probably knows that it could have been Ace as Joy Boy. It probably could have been Blackbeard. It could be Luffy. He betted on Luffy as this next Joy Boy, candidate. So in my opinion, it's probably because Luffy needs to beat out the other Joy Boys in order to become the Joy Boy. Because essentially, there can't be multiple candidates still standing. When you win a position, you have to take everybody else out, like an interview. So maybe that's just the path that was needed in order to become Luffy becoming Joy Boy, is that he needs to get rid of Blackbeard himself. Like, Shanks can't do it because then he interferes and then Ace lives. And now Ace has to probably take out Luffy or vice versa. The way it's playing out is the way he needs it to play out, because that's the balance of the world. And why everybody thinks he's a snitch when he's probably not.
What you think?
When Shanks he wasn't there when they found...
when they came back. When they came back, Roger probably told him about it because he didn't go.
Okay.
But he ended up crying, and he knew that Roger was dying before he came back and started crying.
Yeah.
So the only answer is Roger probably told him what he saw.
Okay.
And he didn't laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he didn't laugh like the rest of the crew. He ended up crying over it.
Yeah.
And if I'm to assume what else would Roger have told him? I'm disbanding the crew? Like, he still went onto the ship and they disbanded. So that doesn't make sense. Because that's what Shanks ended up doing.
To answer the question, it's just, that's mad work to try to hunt a dude down and try to, I'm not going out of my way to do all that if I'm Shanks.
I think he prioritized like the Whitebeard and Ace's death, bodies, and funeral, like that whole arrangement. Going after them is like, I guess you just let him be his own pirate, Yeah. Like
and again, what if One Piece, you just replace the I, move the E over to the left, and add an A? One Piece. It's peace throughout everywhere. Just one piece.
That's my theory from high school.
It's like legit, that's what Shanks is probably, that's his understanding of the world. Like, whatever that story is that they were whatever that tale was that they were laughing, that he took that and said, that's not funny. Like, that means something to me, and that's destructive. And it's like, he might even see Luffy as a threat, if we're being realistic, right? Like, if Luffy upsets the balance of the world, he probably goes after Luffy, and that's why they fight.
Maybe.
So we don't know.